Hi, this is Josh Bloom with Luther Brookdale Chevrolet Buick GMC, conveniently located on the corner of 694 and Brooklyn Boulevard, right here in Brooklyn Center, Minnesota, or visit us at brookdalechevy.com. Today is an exciting day. I've actually got the opportunity to have one of my customers allow me to keep his truck that he just bought today just to show to you guys this afternoon. So this is the all-new 2019 Chevrolet Silverado. Yes, we've been waiting for it. We saw it at the Texas State Fair get released. All new body style, new exterior, new interior. This is exciting stuff. And today we have the High Country package to show you our highest level trim. So obviously you can see the design cues as he's paging around here, but I want to talk a little bit. This High Country has our all-new 6.2 liter V8 engine that is 420 horsepower, the most powerful half-ton truck that we've ever had. It also comes in a 5.3, which is most commonly used, and also, I know everybody's excited because they read about it, the Duramax diesel that's going to be in the half-ton as we come through the model year. So great stuff. But let's talk about a few things specific to High Country on the front of the truck. So we obviously have our jeweled headlights, our upgraded LED running lights, and then our High Country specific grille. So High Country grille means two things: chrome with amber accents and a High Country signifier right on the front. It's the only way to get this style grille, this badge, and this style appearance. So when you buy our highest level trim, you'll be happy to know that everybody knows you have it as well. You can see we have a painted bumper on High Country. As you go down to LTZ and different features, you'll see this chrome out. And then we have front collision sensors, front parking sensors, and then chrome recovery hooks and chrome accents at the bottom. And why not have some nice LED fog lights as well? Great for vision when you're looking out, also great for people to see you. One thing that's also really special about the new body style pickup truck is this vent that you see running right along the front. So we've made the most aerodynamic truck that they've ever had. The coefficient of drag is how they measure that. This rivals only one vehicle out there, and that's Chevrolet Corvette. So you'd think from a vehicle of this size and statue that it would run into the wind all the time. With the way that we've designed this to have the wind travel along the side panel of the vehicle, it actually makes it more fuel efficient and less noisy inside the cabin. Nobody likes that wind whistling going on. So as we come around the side, you'll see all of our new body lines, our rounded wheel wells, our High Country special badge that's on the front fender of the truck. We actually are notifying clients of what they are by the fenders now. So we used to see this on the box sides and in the backs of the trucks. Now we're putting it up on the front fender. So if you get an RST edition with the Z71, you're gonna get a Z71 badge here. So depending on what you get, we're gonna show you right up here on it. Really, really cool idea. Keeps the back of the truck real cleaner. Body colored side mirrors, LED lights, LED turn signals, and then chrome accents on High Country. This is also the first year that we have push button keyless entry on High Country and a lot of our different trims. We actually can offer you push button keyless entry on a truck that's just got cloth seats inside. So no longer having those keys and things like that. Keep them in your pocket, keep in your billfold, whatever. So you can see it. Yes, the door is bigger. Both in the front, both in the back, both in the rear. This truck is bigger. You've been asking for size, you want more legroom, you want more space, you want more glove box, you want all that stuff, boom, you got it here. So we got our full power seats on both sides, our High Country specific stitching inside, but also we have 3 more inches of legroom in the front, 3 more inches of legroom in the back. So how does that work? Well, we've got a little bit longer truck, but we got the same size box. So what you're accustomed to in your box size, we've just taken a little bit off the front, added it to the cab, and have just a little bit longer truck. But still measures shorter than any of the standard garage doors or garage sizes. Trust me, I checked that right away just in case. So let's open up this brand new huge rear door. Like I said, legroom, 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 legroom. Stadium style seating, so your second row seat sits up higher than your front row seat, making it easier for them to see around, as we've had in Silverado before. Huge giant legroom. Flip up storage compartments down beneath the truck. And yes, as you guys have all asked for, rear heat and air in our crew cab. So finally, yes, you have your rear heat and air vents in the crew cab again, as we've had in the past in the Suburbans and the Tahoes. You have vents that come out both beneath the seats and also in the backside of the console. I know there's a couple guys that are really celebrating that, as we haven't had that for a while. But along with the bigger doors and the bigger space, we want a truck that's styled right. So I want to attack this right here, our all new rear spoiler. It just kind of creates that little bit more movement to the truck when it's standing still. A real sharp fin at the top, really kind of accentuating all the new styling of the truck. The rear box sides are different in things, and this is just kind of that one last characteristic to make it look a little cleaner. Like I said, we've cleaned up everything on the back. No need to debadge it anymore or take those off. We put those badges up on the front, and we change our taillights around to be more jeweled, wrap around. Why do we set it up like this? 2 reasons. It gives us a larger tailgate, okay? But with larger tailgate, oh, wait a minute, did you not see that? Oh yeah, you no longer have to use your tailgate. It's now a push button. So the amount of work it takes me to put this tailgate up and down is by pressing a button. And if that's too tough, you can press a button on your remote. And if that's too hard, you can press the button inside the truck. So if you need to get your tailgate down, I assure you can figure out how to. Now, if you do have to close your tailgate manually, you'll really have to try it out yourself. The problem is they've decreased it to weigh about 1 pound. So be careful, you might throw it through the back window if you're not careful. So as you look inside the box, this is all brand new. Rolled form steel box still, we didn't do aluminum. There's a couple companies out there that start with an F that want to put aluminum inside their box. We chose not to. As you see all this extra space, we have made our box significantly larger by eliminating all that wasted panels. So we've created rolled form steel to go all the way out to the panels on the side, giving you almost 8 inches wider box than we had before. Spray and bed liner. Like I said, it looks a lot bigger, but the width of the truck is virtually exactly the same. We just eliminated some useless components. So I want to show you a few more things in the rear end of this truck because everybody's been talking about it. Any of our high-end trim models or Z71s come with factory dual exhaust. Really nice appearance. I don't know why we didn't do that years ago. You know, you always had that one tailpipe coming out. Now factory dual exhaust is super cool. You can even upgrade this to a boreless system if you want a little more throaty noise, whatever you want to do. I mean, the truck totals 10,000 pounds, so it's got pretty good power. It'll sound pretty good when it's amped up too. So last thing on the back is the Heritage tailgate. So it signifies Chevrolet right across the back of the tailgate. We used to have a bow tie. This is really neat. This is really cool. We can actually do some things to change the color if you really want to specialize that just inside those letters. So let's come around to the other side. I want to talk a little bit about wheels and about the 65,000 other things on this truck. No, just kidding, we won't hit them all. So this High Country has our 22-inch wheel. There's currently 8 available 22s, 5 available 18s, 6 available 20s, and then there's a 16-inch wheel option as well for a work truck package grouping, because let's not forget, you guys use Silverado for fun, we use Silverado for play, we use it for family, and we use it for work. So we got those as well for you too. So lots of different cool things. Our fuel fill door, I think we've talked about this once before, they're all fast fill doors now, so there's no longer a twist off top on the top. You just put the fuel fill in there, and everybody asks me about that. Once again, a little teaser. Yes, that's the DEF fluid for when they come out with the Duramax diesel and the half ton. Pretty exciting stuff. Let's open up the back door. We looked at it from the other side, but from here you can really see a couple other really cool new features. I'm gonna highlight one thing in the seat back that just shocked me when I went and looked at this truck. We now have storage compartments within the seat back of the truck, both that side and this side. So storage anything, it's all weather storage as well, so you can wipe it out, you can put something dirty, grimy in there. Let's say you like to keep your truck clean, you always got your Windex pads or whatever it is in there, boom, that's a great spot to put it. So storage inside there, anything else you can come up with as an idea to put in there. So now finally the driver's side, I talked about our smart key entry, but I did want to show you one other thing on the side panel of the vehicle. Maybe you've been seeing it coming in and come out as I've been walking around, but these are our power retractable assist steps. If I open the door, the step comes out. If I close the door, the step goes on back in. But another thing that you can do with this step is there's a button on the back of it. You can kick it with your foot, okay? That will move the step all the way to the back panel of the vehicle, and then you can access your bed if you had something up in the front. All right, this is a really nice feature, having steps everywhere, but not steps in your way all the time. Then when you're done with your step, kick the button, it'll fold all the way back underneath the vehicle, staying up and out of your way, up and out of deterioration. Let's look at the cabin. So, High Country always gets its special things. Obviously, it's our highest level trim. A few of if you got questions on how the other trucks are outfitted on the interior, be sure to let me know. But our new matte wood grain finish is kind of nice. It's an actual wood grain. It's a cleaner look. It's not as glossy. It doesn't look as cheap as it once was in the past. Driver seat memory settings, and like I talked to you about smart key entry, this thing is sweet. And I need to show you a few new features we have. We still have our push fly four-wheel drive feature. We still have all of our automatic headlight control features and everything else. But we actually have a performance driving mode feature here too. So we can turn this over and you can turn it into a checkered flag, and it's going to change your shift points if you want to drive a little faster, or you can switch it over to tow mode and it's actually going to change your other shift points so when you're towing. So but let's get inside the cabin. There's a lot of things to touch base on. All right, now we're inside the vehicle. Hopefully you can see me from back there. Like I said, it's much larger and the back seat is much bigger. So as we look inside, all the same type of things we've recognized before on Silverado are kind of attributes, but grown to be better. So our headliner now is matching our interior of our truck. If you remember from your older Silverados, no matter what color seats you got, dash panels and things, you still always had that same gray headliner. This way it's a little more classy, a little bit similar to what you'd see in a high-end luxury car, where we're gonna match that headliner with the seating surface in the high country. Not the case for all trim levels, but when you go high-end, you get high-end results. So as we look at the top, we got our sunroof, our shade, our power sunroof features, all the buttons, automatic open, automatic close by just one press of a button. Our power rear sliding window that we've introduced back in 2014 is still with us, and it's a wonderful feature. We actually grew it just a little bit bigger so you can put a little bit larger item in there. Think if you were gonna carry some siding or something like that that was a little bigger than a 2x4, it opens a little bit larger so you can run that all the way in here. Small thing to think about, works out great. So we also have all new upgraded rear vision mirror system with the vehicle. So our rear vision mirror system in this vehicle has multiple different functions and facets, okay? We can either turn on a rear vision camera, or we can have it as a rear view mirror, just by a flip of a button. So that means if you had anything loaded up deep inside the box of the truck, that you'd still be able to see behind it. Now, when we activate our rear vision mirror, we have a feature that we can change it around. We can adjust everything that we want to right here. We can adjust our zoom, our light, our low light, just like this. So we can zoom in farther or closer, right from our rear vision mirror. As we come down into the center stack of the vehicle, we have all new trailering feature on here. So the trailering feature within our system can do amazing things. In fact, we can check everything from maintenance, connections, lights, all that stuff. And what else do you get with Silverado? These are tire pressure monitors. They come with every Silverado purchase with trailering package. These go in your trailer tires. So while you're driving up here, you can check the tire PSI of your trailer out back. You know, when you're running a tandem axle trailer or something, you got a back tire giving you a problem, you don't know about it, you're gonna know about it. And we give you these included with every Silverado. And I know a lot of people have researched this and seen our new camera systems, but let's take a look at it in person. So the all-new camera system in Chevrolet Silverado has about 12 different modes. We have a surround vision camera, as we can see right here, and we can see the guys walking around the show floor all around us. And then we can activate these different front vision cameras. We can zoom in super close on the rear by just having our trailer hitch. We can zoom in super close on our front. We can have a wide angle view on our front. We can zoom in on just the front of the truck. How do they do it? I don't know how. There's no camera up above me, but they got it right there. Another cool feature. It's like driving like a video game. You take this thing outside, it shows you your truck exactly. Inside, it picks up a few of the people that are around us, but it's a really, really neat thing. Have you ever driven up close to a corner and you want to see what your front tire's doing? Now you can. You don't want to curb rash your nice 22-inch wheel? Bingo, bango. It's a little tight spot, you got it figured out. And then, if you want to just see directly down on top of your trailer hitch when you're backing up, done. You just press that button there. But then let's look at one other rear vision option. How about backing up and being able to see where your truck is? Like there's a light in the sky 60 yards in front of you and showing you exactly what it is. It's remarkable. The cameras are set up all around the vehicle to create this 3D image for you. If you back this into something, I wouldn't tell anybody because you'd be embarrassed. There's really no reason not to. So as we come down, we also have a lot of other cool things. This thing kind of looks like the spaceship inside here. Heated, cooled seats, and we talk about auto stop a lot. I know you enthusiasts know about it. We finally have a button that we can disengage that. So if you don't want your truck to disengage down into auto stop feature at idle, all you have to do is press a button. There's no reason to try to trick it anymore. Our hill descent control and all those features are all the same. And one other cool thing, like I mentioned before, is I can open and close the tailgate right here. It's just like a rear hatch. Somebody's walking up to the back of the pickup, hit the button for them, they can throw the wood in, whatever they're gonna do. So, oh, did you see when I came across? Oh yeah, you push the button to start now. Like I said, no longer is there a key for the vehicle. So the key is just our own little normal transmitter as we've had before in Tahoe and Suburban. All it has to be is close to the vehicle, near the vehicle, inside the vehicle to start it, and there's no way to lock it in the vehicle either. So if it senses that it's inside, you close the door, you hit the lock feature, it's not gonna happen. It's gonna beep back and say, don't forget your key's still in there. And if all that doesn't work, we still give you the app on your phone, so you can always unlock your vehicle from the phone. So as we come over, we got an all new steering wheel, all new everything. I know I've said it a lot because every single thing has changed inside this truck. Our dash panel now is fully programmable. We can do whatever we want with that, set up our gauges how we want on the top, activating our two-wheel drive and everything we're doing. And the two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, all display here. Our steering wheel is a little bigger, a little bit more space. You can now have spot for gloves a little bit better. And like I said, we got the heated steering wheel and all those other features, but now in truck for the first time, we have all the safety features. So we have the rear collision warning, the forward collision alert, the rear cross traffic alert, the side blind zone alert, none of those things that we had before. We reintroduced those sensors and we made them work with our roll form steel so that we can actually have them without having an aluminum boxed truck. So it's a very, very important thing for us to create our strength for you and the safety for you inside the cabin. Now, I could probably talk to you about just High Country Silverado for 4 days. Not to mention it comes in 5 new trim levels, RST, RST Custom, LT, you name it. Jump online, check it out. And as you got questions, and even about our work truck package and our double cab and our regular cab, a lot of varieties of the truck, please don't hesitate to call 763-222-1800, BrookdaleChevrolet.com.